Hello again, hope you're all doing well. No pandering because this is the LinkedIn edition. So if you're seeing this, odds are you already follow me. And if you want to see more of these, well, check out my main page here. This week is Doe. Actually, there's two Does. They're pseudonyms because both of the plaintiffs are victims. There was a guilty plea, so I can call a spade a spade. A creep with a lot of money hired two young ladies to house sit. Creepio sets up a bunch of hidden cameras in the bathroom, and you can kind of figure out the rest. Understandably, the ladies sue for civil damages and both name Creepio and his wife as defendants. Now, to be clear, the wife was never charged, and as far as I know, there's no facts to indicate that she knew or had anything to do with the Creepio taping. Anyways, the husband's lawyer asked for a stay in the civil case until the criminal matter is resolved, which the judge grants. Wife asked for one too on the theory that she might someday be charged, maybe, who knows. Now, non-lawyers, you could be wondering, why would the plaintiffs want to try the wife now and the husband later? It seems like we're doubling the lawyer's cut to try the same case twice. And my response is, the most surprising thing I learned when I became a lawyer is that rich people have a lot of stuff but own very little. And time is not your friend if they catch a judgment. Now, returning to the case, the judge denies the wife's motion for a stay. She appeals, and the issue is, did the judge abuse his discretion in denying the stay on the theory that she could be charged? Now, there are various reasons a court may grant a civil stay, such as preventing their civil testimony from being used against them at the criminal trial, or that it would be, result in some sort of underhand way to snag evidence that the prosecutor otherwise couldn't get. And we have 5 factors to consider when granting a stay, and although the opinion breezes through all 5, they really focus most of their attention on number 2, which is whether the wife could be forced into an untenable position to either plead the fifth or answer the question. Because unlike a criminal case, in a civil case, the court or jury can draw an adverse inference when a witness invokes that right. And history has shown it never looks good.
Detective Furman, was the testimony that you gave in this case completely truthful?
I wish to assert my Fifth Amendment privilege.
And what the wife is saying is, hey, if I answer the question, it could mess up my criminal case if I'm charged. But if I plead the fifth, I'm going to look guilty of sin and we're going to have to fork over a big pile of money. Basically, either way, it's
game over, man. It's game over.
Now, be that as it may, the appellate court upholds the trial court's denial of the stay because reasons. Well, 4 to be somewhat approximate. First, the wife never argued that a charge was imminent. From her perspective, it was more, theoretical. Second, if one popped up, the judge was willing to revisit his denial of the stay. Third, the judge intended to supervise discovery. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, number 4, the wife never raised the Fifth Amendment in her answer to the underlying civil complaint. So what are the ramifications from this decision? Well, it could add a new wrinkle, perhaps, to certain family law cases. Let me just make up an example here. Let's say your client's new squeeze, which they live with, catches a serious drug charge. You have a custody case pending. Does the client take the fifth because maybe they knew about it, although they were never involved with it or used or sold drugs? Or do they answer the question and pray the state doesn't take an interest in the transcripts? Certainly food for thought. Anyways, that's all I have. Join us next time as we cover the ultimate contempt of ultimate destiny. It is a wild one. If you want to get notified when this one drops, well, you know what to do. Until then, thanks for watching.